Hey there, let's talk about something that might be getting in the way of your own growth without you even realizing it. It all comes down to this one tiny three-word phrase, a phrase that sounds so harmless, but is actually one of the most destructive things you can tell yourself.
Yep, that's it. I already know. We've all said it, right? You say it to sound confident, maybe to cut a conversation short. But what if that phrase isn't a sign that you're smart, but a wall you're building to keep new knowledge out? That's exactly what we're going to dig into today.
I mean, just think about that for a second. The three most dangerous words for your intelligence. It sounds like a pretty bold claim, doesn't it? But the logic behind it is actually super powerful. The second those words leave your mouth, you've basically just slammed the door shut on any new info, any different way of looking at things that was just about to head your way.
You know, this habit is so common, you can almost think of it like a syndrome. It's this automatic response that we've all kind of developed without even noticing. So let's break this down and figure out what's really going on inside our heads when we fall into this trap.
There's actually a great term for this. It's called reflex rejection. And it's pretty much what it sounds like, a total knee-jerk reaction. Before a new idea even gets a fair shot, your brain just shoves it away. Like, nope, don't need that. It's this subconscious defense mechanism, trying to keep your existing beliefs safe and unchallenged.
And here's where it gets really sneaky. There's this huge gap between how it feels and what it is. Saying I already know feels good. It feels like you're wise, you're confident, you're being efficient. But what's really happening? Well, it's basically a form of mental laziness that's masquerading as intelligence. It's a barrier that just stops learning dead in its tracks.
So you might be thinking, okay, so it's a little bit of mental laziness. What's the big deal? Well, it turns out this little mental shortcut has some pretty serious hidden costs. The price you pay for having a closed mind, it's surprisingly high.
So what happens? Well, once that door is shut, you don't just see new ideas as irrelevant, you start to see them as dumb. Just because they're different from what you believe. You stop even looking at other viewpoints, and you end up creating this little echo chamber inside your own head. This literally blocks your brain from processing new perspectives, which is the complete opposite of learning. And this brings us to the most important point of all. We've got to redefine what being intelligent really means. It's not about having a library of facts crammed in your head. Real intelligence is alive. It's dynamic. It's all about curiosity. It's having the humility to say, you know what, I might be wrong about this. Show me another way to see it.
So that brings us right back to you. I want you to think about just this past week. How many times did you use that phrase? What conversations did you end early? What ideas did you shoot down before they even had a chance? The question I want to leave you with is this. What amazing, maybe even life-changing piece of knowledge have you already locked away, all because you thought you already had the key?